Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, DJ Mike. Good morning, Jim. Matthew Peters, good morning. Mike, good morning. Pat, good morning. Steven, good morning. Sheila, good morning. All right, guys, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Welcome to the room. And let's get this party started. All right, guys, let's take a quick look here at the overall structure of the market. So, if you remember yesterday how we talked about the captain setup on the 200 NT Rinko, and we needed to see 936 uh, in order for us to get busy on the short side, and that level happened, and I got fairly busy shorting this market right there in that rotation. And overnight, the market responded to that captain setup short and put on a good structure, selling structure. Now we have a switch trade that is going on in the market. So basically, what that means the 903, as long as that holds on, as long as we hold on to that level for the remainder of the day, we are going to see a push and a breakdown that's going to lead us to bigger targets. One of them is going to be 803, then 775, and then there's other levels down there that we need to be careful with. All right, so I'm looking at the 70 NT Rinko. There's a pattern here that we need to be careful with. You really need to see the market kind of come into that 810 level. Here we go. $29. Okay, here we go. Just gonna put on an order out there if I can. All right. All right, they're just flushing this thing. Yep. We're about to hit that. I guess we hit that target. Now we're going to the 778. Fast and furious. We definitely needed to have the shorts. Okay, so that's not gonna execute here. So let's just cancel it. And here we go with a 778. That's a level that's coming up. Good morning, Safe. How are you? Harmony zone number one is shifting again. It's 803 by 13 and 28 by 38. Those are the two levels that the market needs to continue to hold on to. And we are just trying to get short on rallies. Next target is 753. I'd like to get short. Yes, actually a good one here. 82. 1, 2, yeah, that's 82. Next target is 753. So that's just the target that we are dealing with here. 68, man, what's going on here? It's only 5 minutes into the market and we're getting fireworks here. So at the top of the hour, we have business inventories. That's pretty much it as far as economic news. All right, we're coming up to that level. Our target of 753. Mike, good morning. Adam, good morning. Who else here? Sheila, Pat, okay. Joseph, good morning. $71. Man, 61, 71. So they're trying to fade this level here. They're trying to fade this level. I'd rather be short on rallies We have harmony zone number 1 right now at 03 by 13. It's the second time we come up to that level. That 71 level. We should be breaking above it right here. Most likely we're gonna start heading toward that 80, 90 level here. All right, congratulations, Joseph. Yeah, they're usually, I mean, Apex is very quick. You pass it, you get the PA quick. Yeah. All right, so we're getting a little bit of a rounding behavior here in and around this target of 50, 53. So we may end up getting a run up to toward that 90 as the retest of harmony zone number 1 and 2. We're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity against these levels, and we'll reevaluate if we break above 820. There's a good chance that we will see a bit of a bounce here in the market. So just watch out. Don't get too aggressive on the short side. We don't know how long, how big of a bounce we will have. ES ES has a target of 47.56. We have a harmony zone as a resistance. Harmony zone number 1 is 68 by 71 and 74 by 77. We're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunities in both NQ and ES. Okay, that's what they want to do. Okay, good for them. So that bounce was short-lived. That's good. All right, we hit our target. The next target is 728. 728 is the next target. Harmony zone number 1 shifted to 78 by 88 and 803 by 13. And rallies are shortable and continue to be shortable in this market. Man, they're flushing this thing. We're coming up on that next target of 728. China market is falling. Okay, thank you. Here comes the next target. It's coming up. Rallies are shortable, and target is hit. Next target is 703, and we have a harmony zone number 1 at 53 by 63 and 78 by 88 is zone number 2. Both are resistance, and we're looking for any rally to get involved. 1, 2. I mean, it's just kind of, we're at target number 4 right here, and that's typically an area between target number 4 and 5 where the market can get faded. So just be careful here. We're still looking for the next target is 703. ES hit its target. Now, the next sequence of targets is 4756 is the next target, and we're looking at zone number 1, 68 by 71 and 74 by 77 is zone number 2. So we're looking at the big picture stuff right here. See that captain setup? We talked about that yesterday, big time, and how that is a critical level for that day and multiple days from it, especially on the 200 NT Rinko. I mean, that is always a very, very strong type of behavior when you see it. There's an attempt right here. They're attempting to, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Target is what, 700? Yeah, I mean, yeah, 703 is my target right here, and from here we're going to be looking at lower targets. It just we may need to be looking at the daily here in a minute and see the bigger picture. Just when things slow down a little bit, I'll pull it up. We'll take a look. Hey, ABS, good morning. We almost got there. See that? That right here? That's almost getting to that. So there's a chance that we can push back up to that 25 level. Whenever the market does this type of behavior, we've seen it yesterday, we've been seeing it for a while. News in 2 minutes, not significant, but we'll see. Here we go. The personality is a short personality. The rallies are shortable. We're looking for rallies to get involved in the market and on the short side. And we're looking for that 703 to really be gone. Yeah, here we go. They're coming at it once again. Yeah, they got to break this thing. What time is it? It's okay, 9 o'clock. Okay, so the news is out. All right, here we go. Target is hit. All right, here we go. It's free falling. ES, next target is 56. We hit target number 5. All right, so they're gonna bounce it around that whole number 700. Okay, I get that. I get that. Here we go. Here comes the longs, guys. Here comes the longs. So this is the first challenge. This is the first challenge of Harmony Zone number 1. As a resistance area. The same thing is happening in ES. Well, I mean, somebody's buying at him, right? You could call it short covering. You could call it longs. You could call it anything you want to call it. Now what we're seeing also is the 200 and the 100 are out of sync. What does that mean? That means that market just went from decisively short to a two-sided market where you're going to get pockets of longs and pockets of shorts fighting it off. So that's the first that type of behavior happening so far today. That's the first. Yeah, they're coming. The move in NQ is stronger than ES. ES is still weaker. Okay. So yeah, this behavior right here. So so the second level of resistance to this upward move is harmony zone number 2, and it's 53 by 63. In order for the shorts to step back in, we need to trade under 715. And right now we're having the two-sided market that we talked about. I mean, they're going to be an opportunity. Here we go. We have a channel number 1 established. Yeah. Okay, there's a captain set up short on the 40 NT Rimco. That's holding up the price up here. We should see a little bit of a pressure coming into this market. We're probably going to break the 20. Yeah, they're fighting it. They're fighting here. Yeah, they're putting a switch trade right here, and that's just a bullish behavior. So we'll see. I mean, that's not what you want to see happen if the market is going to shoot down to 20. No. Nope. Yeah, and they're failing that captain setup. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right here. It's captain setup. So, I mean, if they come back to 27, you know, that would be 27. Yeah, that's, ooh. Here we go. Well, where's that stop? My stop is 48. Should be 48. Damn. All right, well, good for them. Take my stop. I mean, that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You typically will get a push off of that, and this is the time it doesn't. So I'll take the stop and look for the next trade. I had my quotes just flutter here for a second. Fuck me, man. 41.75. Okay, so what are they doing? I mean, we're getting the two-sided market that we were talking about. We took a short here, got stopped out on that captain setup. I mean, now we have a retest of it and a potential flush. Yeah, bro. I mean, it just cost me a little bit of money, but the idea is still a valid idea. Yeah, that should break here. That should break 15 half. You break 15 half, that would lead to a push. Yeah, I mean that. Here we go. Yeah, that is some consolidation. They're putting 6 pound captain setup. I mean, this is just a mess right here. Yeah, you almost have to wait for that 715 to break, but I think once it breaks, it's gonna be a big one. But they're putting a captain setup switch trade right here, so they're trying to hold this level with dear life. They're trying. That 15 is a six. The 715 is a solid resistance. I mean support. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's captain setup switch trade. I mean, I saw that. It's just you really have to break the 15. All right. 1 and a 2. 36. Okay, 36. Let's see. 36. See if I can get a pull back and then bounce back up to that 50. I mean, you literally have a very solid support here at that 16 to 28 level. Boom. All right, we'll try it again here. Yeah, here we go. I mean, this is just keep moving. Yeah, that's that pattern right here was a big deal. All right, I'll try it again. Let's see here, 1 and a 2, so we have to be here. 47. Let's see. We're at the top end of the Globex band, so second Globex band, which is 53 by 63. So what we're getting here is a I mean, this is the last line of defense in a way between that and the 778. This is the issue. This is the top of behavior where the market can. Here we go. See if I can get a pullback. Really? Wow. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a stop here. All right. Well, it's not a stop. Break even. Yeah, I got to take the break even. It dropped a little bit further than it needs to, and I needed to kind of cover that trade. I mean, it may bounce back up here, but I needed the pullback to be a bit more shallow than this. We'll see. We'll see what this market is all about. So what will bring the shorts back in? Trading under that 25 to 15 level, right? So we're basically stuck in this neutral zone right now. That's what the market is telling me. The pullbacks are not as strong, especially when you get in here and the market just runs up like maybe 10 points and come back down and consolidate. That tells me that we really have to break above 65 or under 25 in order for momentum to start picking up. Okay. Okay. So they got very close to the bottom end of that range, and that's what I was saying. We're really in this neutral zone right now, and I like the way that price moved. It's gonna set the stage for. Okay, so 1 and 2. Yeah, here we go. 47. I need 47. Let's see if I can get 47. Going, going, gone. Yeah, so if we get to 778, that will shift things around. Yeah, good job, Steven. Now we're about to hit that reversal price. That reversal price is 778, and that will set the stage for 6075. Okay, 6075. All right, so let's see if we can get filled here. We're so close to it. Really? 70. Here we go. They're coming. And boom. They hit it. All right. Now, on a scalping basis, we have a bottoming pattern that's happening here in the market. We have harmony zone number 1 and 2 as a support, which are 53 by 43 and 28 by 18. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break under 30. And we have a target of 803 as a target to the long side. So we're going to look for pullbacks to buy into this thing. We may get aggressive. It's going to be a 10-point stops. If I get it, I get it here. Let's see. multiple switch trades in a row. I haven't seen that happen for a long time. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. Switch trade, switch trade, switch trade. Like, so somewhere in the Rockies, AVS. How are you guys doing so far? Across the board, how is everybody doing so far? Steven's up, break even for Pat. 68. 68. Here you go, 68. Gonna flatten that trade. Good job, DJ. That's awesome, man. See, the 68, I mean, they needed to kind of hold on to that 68 and not flush it a little bit south. I mean, okay, now they're bouncing it back up. I mean, they're doing something similar to what they did earlier on, where they just tanked it a little bit and bounced it right back up. Then it got faded. Here, I mean, if you start breaking anything above that 82, 83, then that's a big deal for the longs. I'm just trying to be, fairly tight with my stops. Yeah, so that's important. Now, let's see if we can get another pullback. Yeah, that's just boom. I flatted 2 trades on the account of being tight. But let's see if I can get 1 and a 2. Okay, so 71. I got to get into the 71. So in 71.50, let's see it. Yeah, that's the same issue I'm looking at, but I'm gonna just keep reading what I see. I have a 10-point stop, and if it doesn't look right, I'll go break even, and I can take those 10-point stops all day. Like right now. That's another flat. That's another flat. The target to a lot of these trades are 803. Look at these bastards. I mean, I understand it, but I just gonna have to keep my stop to 10 points in this type of behavior. And if it's not really bouncing back immediately, just kind of look for a flat here. That's okay. So the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the long side. So my bias is to look for a target of 803 on pullbacks and look for a bit of a deeper pullback, considering that the overall trend is still short. Start very small, keep it very tight in the form of 10 points or less, and add to the winning trades when they present themselves. I'm gonna share with you, Joseph, something here, everybody, in a minute once the market slows down a little bit. Give me a minute. So this way you understand the power of micro. Micro, a lot of people don't give it a lot of value, but you really can help you manage your account very, very nicely. Here we go. So yeah, they're struggling here. let's go. 71. We're coming to retest here that 50. All right, so what are we waiting on here? I mean, what's the big picture? You got a market that's 200 and 100 are in sync on the long side, but the current pattern of price action is weak. That we're coming into support, which is harmony zone number 1, which is 753 by 743, and the market is bouncing back. So the lower highs, and we're coming into support, and you want to see that market hold on to this range of 53 by 43. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 740, and it's, you could see that it's top heavy. So the longs need to, yeah, I mean, when do they get back in control? Above 72. You start breaking above 72, 75. Yeah, the longs can step back in. Yeah, we keep coming up to this zone right here. I'm gonna step away for just a moment. I'll be back. All right. I mean, that 72 came in, right, Steven? And we had that, you know, nice little melt up. We had, that was harmony zone number one before this shift. So it just kept coming to it, coming to it and holding. And then that 72 showed up and boom, it just took off. 72. 1, 2, 1, 2. Man, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, it's outstanding. Let's see if I can make something out of it all the way to 15 and higher. If not, I'll take a break even plus a couple of ticks. That's fine. That's fine. It's like four, 1, 2, 3, 4 flats today. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. Well, it has potential to go to the 828. That's the next target that we have. Harmony zone number one is 78 by 68, and 53 by 43 is harmony zone number two. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 760, and pullbacks are buyable as a reversion to the mean type of a trade, meaning that the ultimate destiny to this market is to come back to the 870 and try to retest that. And then the health of the downward trend will be tested in a meaningful way. So that's just typically the kind of setups that you will get off of that. Well, be green and be gone, right? That's the name of the game. Be green, be gone. Yeah, there's a little bit of overhead resistance here. So a couple of things. If we break under the 700 again, that will set the stage for a captain setup short on the 40 NT Renko. I'm gonna go break even, and let's see if we can get a push of any meaningful way. We should be able to push, but if it's not, I'll take break even. Nope. Come on. Make it a big trade. You can. Here we go. I mean, I have no risk on this trade. We made a little bit of money, and the rest is, yeah, that's fine. All right, we should, yeah. Let's see if they go up to 805. 805. Yeah, I'm not gonna get too excited about the shorts here. I mean, I literally took the signal off here. Captain set up short at the entry of 79. 97, I would say 79. 97. 97 half. So the expectation is to see 1 to 2 candle and potentially going all the way down to 70 and 60 off of that type of behavior. But it's one of those trades that it just needs to work, and it works like almost immediately. Like right here. $800. Here it comes. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, these shorts are not even close. Um, Steven, if you look at the 40 NT Rinco, you have a captain set up short, and that's what I got involved in on that one. And I knew I needed to kind of keep it very tight. So I made a small amount of money. It's just nothing big. Like it needed to flush into 90s and 80s. This wasn't happening. All right, guys. So a couple of things here before we get back into jumping on trading. So you guys know that I trade Apex. I trade my own personal account, and I copy them together and stuff like that. And there's so many companies out there, and I constantly look at them, kind of evaluate them to see if any of them, is something that I'm interested in participating in. Then if I feel like there's something worth looking at, I'll let you guys know. So there's a company called Earn to Trade that I picked up an account from, and in the past 2-3 months, I've been every single day literally just taking on a micro trades in. It's a $50,000 account. So that's, I was going to show you. So that's it right here. Earn to Trade account. So in the past, I don't know, since October, November and December into January, I just literally every single day I'll come in there and I'll just put on, two, 3 trades, 2, 3 contracts micro, and see how well I do. So over the past, couple of months or so, I ran this account up, and that's Joseph, because you're talking about the power of micro. All of them, the 90%, more than 90% of all the trades that I took, 95% of all the trades I took were micro MNQs. There was like only 2 days out of the whole experience that I actually took mini trades. So I ended up here, and if we go, okay, sorry, analysis. So I ended up actually passing that whole experience. And out of I don't know how many sessions, I think I had 27 sessions. Here we go. And that's actually their website. Logging in to my account and evaluation. It's at 53,370, and it's passed all across the board. And I took 27 sessions. Out of 27 sessions, which is all of this, I had only one losing session, if you want to call it that. It's -$4. And all of it micro. Like literally micro, except this day and this day I made, actually this run up, I traded mini, and I made too much money, and I had to actually lose money so I stay within the parameters that they had for me. But that's passed, and I'm gonna start trading the funded account with them. And once I get paid off of it, I'll let you guys know if it's something that, I feel like they're a legitimate company. So far, all my communications with them has been decent and fast. Everything on that is on the up and up. But once I get to the payout part, I'll update you guys on are they paying or not, and I think they would, but that's just an experience that I have with them so far. But that's the power of micro, because it's going to give you the opportunity to massage the trade a little bit better, you know? So you're not, you know, when you're trading the minis, you know, some of these trades got to work fast, because and you know, a $50,000 account, whenever, I mean, some of the rules that all of these funded accounts are a little bit tough, you know, like, okay, so 3,000, I have to make 3,000. Okay, we made it. You cannot lose end of day. See, that's a good thing about them. End of day drawdowns $2,000, and daily maximum loss 1,100. Okay, so, and you have to trade 15 days. You cannot trade at a certain level of times, and you have a progression ladder. So they have number of contracts according to the balance of your account. So it's a little bit, you know, when I compare it to other companies, they have a little bit more rules, but it's not something that you cannot overcome. I mean, I was able to overcome it and maintain the consistency. So the consistency is very similar to Apex. Like, you cannot in one day make over 30% of the amount that you need to make for the day. But nonetheless, that's my experience with them. And you guys can take a look at it and see if it's something you're interested in. But that's the evaluation part, so I passed that. Now it's a function of trying to make that money. But I was just really, what, after a while, and after I looked at my results, I was like, man, that is just so slow and steady. You know, there's a couple of weeks where you make like a couple of $100 or so, but it's just that the fact that it was just slow, steady, and there was no equity spikes, you know, up and down, and it's just a gradual 45-degree angle equity curve. And I think partly is because when me or anybody else, I think, you're trading micro, you're a lot more relaxed. I think that has something to do with it. And the beauty here, I had so many sessions of 100%. Like, literally every single trade that I took, boom, 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 boom. Just money, 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 money. Anyway, so that's my experience, and you guys can take a look at it. And don't forget about Apex. Apex, they're rerunning their 80% as well. And it's a 1-day evaluation pass. So that's the one that we, pretty much all of us, trade. we're noticing the price is just slowing down right here, but the longs are have control, and we got another push toward the 853, and we talked about how this market is a reversion to the mean type of market where we could get to the 870 out of it. They're going. All right, here we go. Where's that target? 853. I mean, they keep making higher lows, and that's just strong. So far, strong market. They had an opportunity to fade the market, and they didn't take it, and that was in this area around that 800. The next target we're looking for is 853. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 790. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I was talking in the mic. My audio was shut down. All right, no, but that's what I was just sharing with you the day. We were talking about how this right here, the 200 and the 100 being out of sync, is going to provide us with a two-sided market, and the longs don't want to see 790 because that's the structural damage of the first harmony zone, and the longs want to see the 830 level. First the 820.22, then the 830 level. So that's what that's what we're waiting on. If we break 790, then the two-sided market where the shorts can work on rallies. And actually, if from here we break the 805, that's a captain setup short, and most likely we'll get the 790 from there. Yeah, I mean that's just basically where we're at right now. We're on hold. We're waiting for those two levels, 790 or 825. One of them have to come. It's a two-sided market, and you're gonna be looking for an initial break either way, and then look for the pullbacks as a buying opportunity at that point. Buying opportunity if we break above 830, 825, and 830. Pullbacks are buyable, and if we break 790, then rallies are shortable. Anything in between, you are testing harmony zone number one, and you want to see how well they hold on to it. We're in the middle of the range on the 100 NT Rinko, so that lends itself to a lot of noisy market. Looking at ES is just very lethargic, and it's lagging in a massive way against what NQ is doing. ES has a target and it remained that target to 47.56. I mean, we got very close to it and rallied back up. But if you compare what's going on with ES versus the decent rally that the market is doing in NQ, NQ is a lot stronger. No, they don't. None of these funded accounts actually kick you out of the account. It just, you have to make more money in the account to where your 1 day win that went over the 30% is not 30% anymore. So that's what was going on with earn to trade account that I had. It's just I actually ended up making like 2 grand in 1 day, and they asked me I need to go from 3 grand to 5 grand. I have to make 5 grand instead of 3 grand. So what I ended up doing, I ended up intentionally trying to lose $1,100 so I could go and my account become under the 30% threshold. So there's ways for you to go around it. It just and Apex will not, you will not be disqualified if you make more money in the account. It just figure out if you're over 30% and lose that money to stay under it. And since losing money in the market is a very easy thing to do, you shouldn't have any problem getting there. Does that make sense, Joseph? So on a $3,000 account, 1,300 or 1,000, let's say 1,000, is 33%. So you need to be under that. You need to be under 1,000. You need to be under. Let me see here. I'll do the math quick for you. Give me a second. Should be under $900 actually, but I'll do the. Yeah, under $900. I was right. So under $900 is 30%, or it's $900. That's 30%. So you need to be under that. So under $900. So basically 850, something like that. So basically in these accounts you cannot make that over 850 in a day. That's in evaluation, but yeah. I mean, that's the rule. And I've had a lot of traders saying, hey, listen, I never had a problem getting paid. They're going to have to look at you individually in a way and see if, you're just jamming a bunch of contracts and going for a type of deal versus having a system that is consistent. So, I mean, if you have like one trade and you made $1,000 and they see a pattern of you having a lot of contracts and taking big trades and holding on to them, then that's where it becomes an issue for them. But if you're scalping and you get to 1,000, well, that's a different type of trader. Yeah, I mean, 4 contracts, that's a lot for a $50,000 account. You have to be very careful. I mean, what's your average stop on these trades? How many points are you giving these trades? Oh, M and Q. Oh, okay. Oh, that's different. Oh yeah, that's very decent actually. How many trades do you take a day? There's a little bit of technical damage going on here. All right, so before we get going here, how's everybody else doing? I know Adam took a break. DJ Mike, you're up. Money. Joseph, you're up. Mike, Pat, Safe, Sheila, and Steven. Where are we at? Pat is green. Steven is green and complaining. Okay, good, DJ. I like it. Good job, buddy. Green Day. Oh, you guys are doing okay. It's all right. All right, guys, that's it for me. Today's what, Wednesday? So we got tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. A couple more days in the market. That's it for me. Just gonna go take a break and maybe come back and check out the market the last half an hour or so, see if there's anything worth trading. We'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Have a good one.